Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today, I'm trying something different. So, there is like an event. It's funny because we haven't had any in-store play here in Copenhagen, and all of a sudden there's a 500 people event. I don't know, I don't make the rules. So we can go to a 500, like, there will not be 500 people there, there will be max 100. But there's basically going to be ongoing win a box on Modern Horizons decks. Like not decks, tournaments. The winner wins a box, the second gets the 16 boosters, and so on and so forth. And my Sagas has not arrived yet. My Sagas, good morning, sets. My Sagas have not arrived because, oh, somebody's cheered, finally now. Because they are in the mail, they were shipped on Friday, and I don't expect them to be here. I don't expect them to be here until, like, maybe the week after next week, the week after this week. So I'll not have Sagas, and I was looking at the price of the vendors there, and they're selling Zavasses for €1 and Power Depots for €0.5. So these I can buy. I can buy for the tournament 4 Zavasses and 2 Power Depots and just play. But I don't want to buy 4 Sagas because they're like 20 euros a piece, and I bought mine for 10, so I don't feel like, for the chance of winning a box to throw away so much money, right? I might as well just buy the box if that's so interesting. So I made some changes to my deck list that I've been running. Actually, I just thought that I don't really want the grows. I just want pathways. So I'll talk about the list in a second. So the idea is here. There's no Urza Saga. So how do we make up for that? I'm bringing extra animation module. Basically, that's the only change on the spells because there's actually not that much space. And for this one league, I'm trying 4 Zavas for workers. I could see myself cutting a worker or a Zavas for steerings. Let's see if that comes up. And for the second Welding Jar. So I could see myself going down to 6 of these, and I don't think they're so good without Saga. Then I'm playing 2 Power Depots and 3 Land Overborns. When all your lands actually produce mana and they don't sacrifice themselves, 19 is enough for skills. And we have quite a lot of green sources now. We have 3 Land Overborns and everything. So I think we should be fine in that sense. We have 11 untap lands and 14 green sources, and then we have 2 Power Depots, which are basically better Dark Steel Citadels, which are also helping you with Zavas. So in that sense, I'm not trying to adapt the mana base to maybe be a bit more greedy, but the fact that we'll not be losing lands. Tap lands are very bad with Urza Saga because you have, let's say you have Scales, a tap land, or Urza Saga, and another land. You need to choose. Do you play the Scales first, and then you don't get to make a construct with Saga? Bad. Or you don't play Saga on turn 2, which is bad. Or you play the tap land first, and then you play your stuff on turn 2. That's normally what I would do. But that also, means that you don't play your skills on turn 1, so you kind of play your ballista on turn 2, for example. So now we don't have this restriction, so we need to look at the bright side, guys. And the bright side is that we just basically don't need. We can play a bit more tap lands. And then on the sideboard, I need to play a bit more Graveyard Hate, I feel. I'm not sure if this is great, but I don't know how you beat like a deck like Dredge. I don't know what I'm expecting, but I'm expecting somebody to come in with Dredge or something like that without having at least 3 places of Graveyard Hate. Torpor can also help. I'm not expecting a ton of Living End, but who knows? I'm playing 1 Chalice of the Void, which will be played on 0. And I think 3 dismembers. And I'm expecting there's a guy for sure that will be running Gemrazor. So I will be running Eldrazi-tron, at least 1 or 2 of my local people, at least in Copenhagen, play Eldrazi-tron, right? So I'm going to have a couple of Gemrazors and a couple of claims. The changes I could make to the sideboard is to cut 1 Bale of Summer for another claim or Gemrazor. Or cut the Relic for a second Torpor, because it's also kind of Graveyard Hate. But the issue with that is that I also expect a lot of control. So I would expect some Graveyard stuff, control, and some, a bit of everything really. But Graveyard, control, and Eldrazi-tron to be kind of the decks to beat, let's say. But this is the deck list, so now we're kind of handicapping ourselves with finding out, can Urza Saga compete? Sorry, can skills compete without Urza Saga? Or we're just going to go 0-3 draw. I could also try to get somebody to lend them to me. I could try that. Probably actually will try. I'll see on Thursday. If on Thursday I have not received my cards, they were cheap last week, but sometimes here in Denmark, like the post is kind of they arrive in Denmark on Monday, and they take 4 days to come to my place, right? So if they didn't arrive by Thursday morning or something, I'm gonna write in a group that we like Copenhagen players and see if anybody has for Saga's tournament. Right? I don't think so, but maybe somebody does. Or if they don't have that, I can also ask for the ignoble hierarchs or priests. I feel pretty confident I can win the game with, like, the tournament with either skills or like that. I mean, of course, you can always lose. And I'm just thinking, like, that I definitely go 0-3. That's obviously possible, but I feel like I played a lot of Magic this past year, and not a lot of people have played a lot of Magic. So, and not a lot of people have played a lot against scales. So I feel that I have like a good predisposition here. Like I have a good chance. Of course, you can always be unlucky in Magic, or be your opponent very lucky, or your opponent is very better than you. Sometimes those people just go and just like, yeah, they go and they just kill you, you know. I lost once a game where I had 3 Ancient Stirrings to find a Ravager, and I found a Nurturing Pidland. So I cracked the Nurturing Pidland. So I looked 16 cards deep and I didn't find one of my remaining 3 Ravagers. And then my opponent went and put himself as a loss because we were using the companion app. He puts himself a loss. And normally whenever I read the result, I show my opponent this is correct. But he didn't do it, and you know he was the one winning, so I didn't even pay attention. I didn't even see it. And then I'm like paired with a guy that's 4-0, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Yeah, I I'm 4-0." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, what the fuck?" And then that program is so messy that you cannot undo a round. So, yeah. And then that was my first time 5-0ing F&M, guys. That's how I did it, with the help of my opponent. But to be fair, like, a Ravager was lethal, right? But just needed a Ravager. I have 15 cards to look for it. But that's visually how you 5-0 F&M. So simple, right? I won 200 Kona that I spent directly. It's around 30 euros, which I spent immediately on. It's pretty good. Which I spent immediately on a comic book. So my opponent, what do you have, mate? Do you have rhinos? Are you a rhinos gamer, Bravo? I find rhinos are kind of annoying. They annoy me. It's also kind of annoying to play these cards. I don't have like the ones you can hide. Force of Negation. Why don't you let me have my hands? It's just so nice. +1/+1 counters for and every creature enters the battlefield. So fair. It's like I spend 1 mana to ramp. Doesn't get more fair, man. Come on, Bravo. What you got? Oh, it's a forest. Is this Heliod? Oh, it's a boy. I think I'm gonna Strings for a land. This could be Ponza again. Oh. What's happening that I'm not drawing lands, guys? What's happening? Just not drawing lands. Like, I have 24 lands in my deck, and it's the second time this leaks that I Ancient Strings for a land, and I don't find it. You know? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna find a land, you know, many Strings again. Oh, it's Heliod. We can beat Heliod. Do you turn 2? Oh, no, it's not. It's actually kind of crap. That's what happens when you don't play enough 4 states. They choose green? The fuck? Spike Feeder, I guess? Heliod. I guess my one has infinite life next to him. Well, that's the Ballista. I'm still gonna... I mean, I cannot miss, right? Guys, tell me I cannot miss. Guys? Yes, I can. Alright, did not miss, guys. Did not miss. Good job. Goodbye. My opponent can Spike Feeder, and that green double green sounds like a Spike Feeder to me, guys. I mean, we do have the kill next turn, like, really easy, right? And my opponent does something. Is that a coconut? Draw. Oof. Oof. Really? Just step out, bro. Just play a conclave mentor. Alright. That's fine. Can I draw land? Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list drops. I don't really know what's I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, of course. That's why my first TCG. I don't do that anymore. Think Age is this. So much easier to sideboard when you're playing this version. I'm playing only 3 workers, right? So yeah, it's the power of Zabaz, right? So I didn't want to commit all in there just in case my opponent had path. So we play as Zabaz, we make a... It's gonna be 2 plus 3 plus 4. It's gonna be a 7/7 ballista. We ping the dude, we attack. And then my opponent is like hard pressed to do anything. If they deal with the ballista, we have lethal in Mars the turn after. To be honest, this hand is like not great in this matchup. I mean, if we draw a Ravager or something, but it just looks like if my opponent has a good start. Yeah, fuck here. I think on the draw we can mold this. The play maybe we keep. Alright, definitely keep this. Then when a nozzle is on the scales or double scales. I mean, double scales is strong, but also is kind of good too. I may actually play the Oswald in fact. Maybe not, maybe not. I just want to play skills. Alright, so maybe I could have a turn 2 Skyclave operation here. Speed. I'm gonna play the Oswald here. I have a feeling my opponent could get Skyclave me. Like, I used to be, like, competitive, if you can call that, at Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to compete, at least I know I was competitive. My opponent shocking means that they don't have maybe another forest way of getting cards. Not the move. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I guess I get Ballista here, or an Arrow Elf. This guy is really good. It was forgotten in the beginning, but... Oh, that's kind of good. I'm gonna play these, just stop so much of the deck. And still have a really, really good hand here. And hopefully they don't play Force of Negation. You're running a Liquid Enchanted. How is it? They can make a 2/2 Ballista here, which is strong, but if we draw land or Mentor, that's strong too. Okay, that's maybe bad that I play Stopward. Oh, that's second Mentor, okay. So it will be a 3/3 scale, so a 3/3 Ballista. Oh, no. Dude, missing land drops is actually the worst here. I need to play this pass. I lost to the quarterfinals in the quarterfinals the other day. This is gonna be like, actually didn't even count. It's gonna be 7 damage plus a ballista. It's gonna be 4/4 actually. Let's go. It's not looking too hot, honestly. I missed a lot of lands, and that just really staggered me. It's okay. You can just go Explanation Meyer Saga. Heliod Suncrown. So my opponent's going for the kill next turn, which makes sense, honestly. They have like a lot of ways to kill me next turn. But I need to play a ballista too. Come on, give me a land dealer. Okay. So we just need to survive, basically. He doesn't need the dealer, though. Just need to survive here. We can block, go down to... Surviving looks relatively hard here. They can play a ballista for x equals 1. This... Alright, just life in there. Wow, that is like the absolutely worst play they could have made. 3, 5, 10, I am like dead. No, I'm actually alive. Absolutely the worst play, right? Second. Opponent, go subscribe to Mr. Seri MTG. Mr. Seri MTG for the premium ballista content on the internet. I guess they will get a counter from this ballista. I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's just so bad. They didn't even get the lifelink because there's a torpor. Oh my god. This is actually the worst thing I think I've ever seen in my life, man. This is so bad. Can I just block here? They were so creative, man. They forgot to read this card, they forgot to read this card, they forgot to read this card before they registered. Alright, you put a counter. You have successfully put a counter, opponent. And this is why I don't play Lurus, guys. If this was a Brush Land, I would have been there. Dragon Mage 28. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. I hope you're having a good day. Alright, so we just do this little trick. Well, learning has been accomplished. I mean, if my opponent has a dismember or something, then I will also be like, what the fuck, you could have killed me. So, I think we are winners of this. My opponent really, like, they just need to play Ballista there, man. It was a 4/4. Like, it was a 4/4 the Ballista, and then attack me. That's it. It was so easy, man. Literally the easiest play. There's no easier gaming. Like, he's dead without me attacking. You know what I mean? We're just gonna ping here. Opponent really. I think, man, that's not gonna save you, broski. I mean, I could just ping them, but it's much faster to just kill them with an attack, right? I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be an asshole. He learned. They learned. They learned. All right. Let's say this was not a premium competitive experience, but it was fun somehow. This takes forever, so I'm gonna go get some water. Funny how my opponent. I mean, I can't believe my opponent managed to mess that one up. I just can't imagine. I cannot believe my opponent managed to mess that one up. The lifelink to the Ranger Captain, the audio champion, the Ballista for 0, everything was wrong. Like, all they had to do, literally. Like, they didn't know how the Snakeskin build. But, of course, the Snakeskin build is super good. Like, everybody was sliding. All they had to do was attack me. Whichever I block, even if I block the Ranger, I take 9 from the other 2. And then they play Ballista next to me. That's it. No need to do anything. Like, they could even play a 2-2 Ballista and have Pendelhaven backup, so I could probably not even deal with it. I mean, it was like, it really was not a premium competitive experience here. Oh well, sometimes. Lurus of the Dream Den, we're on the draw, we have 3 lands, 2 Zavasses. We're gonna say goodbye to this Ravager. It's also a Saga trap. I mean, the deck is feeling pretty good, man. And the fact that my lands are not disappearing, it's also kind of interesting. Maybe I've just been a bit too greedy with my Sagas getting stuff instead of actually... I thought is you, or Inquisition you, that's most likely. So there's probably a Giant Shadow deck. This were a Saga, it's probably really good. Oh, green. Oh, that's the Ing Novel Hierarch. Hello, boy. Welcome. Welcome to Modern. I have Welding Jar to protect my Zabas. Maybe they have a Greased. This is the play opponent. You play Greased, you sacrifice your Noble Hierarch, I Welding Jar my Zabas, and I attack and kill your Greased. It's basically a 2 for 1. It's amazing. Abundant Harvest. We're playing in some true mid-range deck that plays Ramp into... What did they say? Chooses land. Wow, they went deep for this land. Holy shit, they had only 1 land in hand. Monkey, turn 2. Wow. This Monkey actually is annoying. Actually, can just Pendle here. It's gonna play my Ravasher, man. If they Pata push here, I mean, definitely don't have on it. A Bolt. I mean, I actually need to leave the Monkey. So this is Jaunt, Money Jaunt. You know, they printed a very expensive card and Jaunt players need to put in their deck. So they found another land. So this is 3 cards they had in their hand. You know, they play... No Collingham's command, bro. Shit. I will sacrifice. I still have a Ravager. I mean, this will hit me. That's what it is. Should I just trade here, man? Nah, fuck, you can have a kit. You can have a kit. The mana is not cool. They actually can play this Ravager. They always play it. They cannot help themselves. I'm telling you, he's gonna play my 1/1 for 2 mana, and he's even gonna shock for it. He's gonna shock for it. Oh no, it's Doughty Voidwalker. Okay. It's also kind of annoying. This is kind of annoying. Yeah. I mean, this is really it, you know? When it comes to deck building, obviously, Urza Saga would be kind of great right now instead of having a Blink Mouse Nexus. Alright. I think. I don't know. How good is Pendlehaven, guys? How are you not playing Pendlehaven in your decks? Since so many people not play it, like, please. Just play the Haven, guys. It's so good. Nice I block. And now this thing is tapped, so we're gonna do the thing. Any Ozolis in here? I think Ozolis is a good draw, guys. They cannot get ran. Oh, another one. Okay. Any Ozolis, guys, and we win the game. Easy peasy. Well, that's actually not even that bad, right? We can just kill the ran with the flying. We can also just... I played as a green source on a fucking retard. I mean, this is not really doing much. This is getting them a land, but I mean, I guess that allows them to cast Ravager. But they're 11-2, so should just start attacking here. Like, just do this. Was this lethal? 5. No, okay, it's 4. There's no modular. There's not in fact lethal because there's a Doughty Voidwalker here. That card says every creature that goes into every spell that goes into the graveyard instead. Like actually if a card would be put into my opponent's graveyard into me, then I get like no mercy basically. Should I hold up the Pendlehaven? Yep. Should I hold up my Pendlehaven here, guys? Should I play second Ravager? I think holding out the Pendlehaven is kind of sweet. That was a really mistake to put this on freaking green. I don't know what I was thinking of. It's because the other pathway is different, you know. Can't really block that. So we take 6 now, 6 next turn, but Ren can actually kill us here. Alright, not activating Ren, sounds good. One cunning hand, guys. One cunning hand. Should I Ravager? We're going for it. So if I sack here, this goes 6-6. As long as the rank kills me next turn. I think we need to go for it, guys. The rank just kills me next turn. Yeah, I know it's X-axis, but yeah, I think I just need to go for it, right? There's no way around it. Yeah, there is no reason not to, basically. But I can do it a bit like tricky for my opponent, right? So I can go like here, come here. I've seen some people react now, but no, okay. Everyone has one card in hand. Had to draw a follow push, guys. Holy shit. I mean, I'm not gonna consider my opponent sees until my opponent sees the line. I have the blink monster still. Brutal, man. What a top deck, dude. Exactly what they needed. A removal spell. But if I didn't, I mean, my opponent can kill me here if they minus the ramp, but they don't. Yeah, I think he had to try, yeah. Maybe my opponent doesn't realize that Redneck 6 can kill me. I think that was just the right play. Like, they had one card in hand, one draw step. They had one card and they got it, so just, yeah, that's just mass. That happens, right? We really want all these members, right, against that deck. I've been cutting Snitskin when I've been in 2 Bells of Summer. One is probably not amazing. One is probably fine. This matchup is a bit less grindy, because this Void Walker cannot be blocked for some god knows why reason. Maybe I can cut a land. Oh my god. So annoying. Why did they have it? Like, the last card had to be freaking... Alright. I'll play animation module here. The last card had to be freaking... So the Power Depot also turns on the animation module, which is kind of good. We can also just play as an Oscillate or something. Ah, that sucks, man. Yeah, but I didn't really make, like, what, you know, I had to kill them that turn or I was dead. Like, that was it. Like, I had to kill them that turn because even if they didn't down pick, they attacked me with the 2 dudes, they're unblockable. And then they ping me anyway. So I had to just hope they didn't have a removal spell. So either play the Hangavak here. I could kill the Ran. Was that a play though? Would you have done that? I killed the Ran and then I died to like Call Against Command, Bolt. Yeah, but maybe they just make a misplay. Maybe that was bad to expect from them, but I really think I want to get my Ozilies out here before they counter it. I know that can trigger later, but that's fine. Yeah, I think they just missed it, honestly. I don't think they did it on purpose. But maybe they did, I don't know. I guess I'll take my second Hangavak here. There's also a one-lander from my opponent. That is pretty dangerous that they have a one-lander, because that means that they can have a ton removal. So I think my idea was that since I don't think they... Yeah, I guess that's true. Will they block? Okay, this is how you lose this matchup. They go turn to Oof, and then you draw only lands the rest of the game. Dreadhorde Arcanist, man. Alright, that's kind of bad, though. Would you attack, boy? Nope. Like, you play one Goblin Bombardment. I have 3 Dismembers in my sideboard. Oh, I can tap this, of course. You play 2. It's definitely good. That's for sure. But I mean, we do have a 1 Phyrexian score. Yeah, I mean, you can always draw it, yeah. Like, I'm really glad I left this unanswered. So I could block with all of them. Oh, you can still minus, right? Dude, this game is so hard. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Look, talk about another card that is like super snowbally. They should ping first. That's a mistake. Talk about a card that's super snowbally. And to be honest, it's not the worst thing that ever happened to me. Best raise with the beats, man, with the cheer. Thanks for the beat, appreciate it. This is do it possible. So I can kill these. Make a cerebral, play Ravager, make a cerebral. And if they block, that's just so bad for them, right? So ran down. Hopefully not a second round here. Robots for the win. We were getting very carried by this animation model, not gonna lie. What is that? Whoa, do they have the... Oh. Alright. That's pretty cool. Insane draw. Put the pressure, we put the pressure, guys. So easy to play against a collector who uses F6 every turn. It's no abilities to be cast. At least Collector Roof is both ways, so their Misha's Vowels are turned off too. Okay, they bring that guy back. So they have another Maelstrom Pulse. They should have gone for the mission, but I don't know. Oh, it may have the... No call against command. Oh, they killed these. PX score, anyone? Ah, they could have removal. No, oh. If I attack both of them, I kind of force a block. Alright, let's think for a second, guys. If I attack... Let's say they have Fatal Push, right? Because that's the last card they have in their hand. Put them to 2 life. Yeah, put them to 2 life. Sounds good. Force the block. Like, they need to block the Ravager right now. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I mean, this is actually... No, they block with the Arcanist, right? So this is lethal. This is lethal, right? So when they go for it, that's a nice line. VX score MVP! Awesome, man. Alright, VX scores pretty good, guys. Sorry guys, I need to pee. How do we like this hand? I like adding a depot. Huh. Make cage is good. Choose man. The animation model is just the dots, man. It's just actual, not God. I don't know how many collectors do they play. Should I expect it every game? It was actually Panda who suggested the line. I didn't really see it. But my opponent is a very great boy. Do I have anything I want in my sideboard? Maybe another steerings instead of a throne. It just feels like activated abilities are on the downswing in this match, I guess. Cool rewards. I don't know. What is it? Give me a fitness tip. Okay, I mean, so one of the things I tell like a lot of people that are starting their fitness journey is that it takes time, but also you need to find your priorities, right? And I think the priorities that you should have is to focus on your sleep first and your eating before you go and like try to out train a good diet. So I always try to tell people how many hours you're sleeping. You know, a lot of people don't realize that they're sleeping like 5 hours a day. It's actual garbage, you know. So you need to sleep like 6, 7, at least 7 hours, if not 8 hours a day. I really cannot dismember this guy, right? Should play Osilis. I guess I can Janover Reborn, play Osilis Dismember next turn, I guess, if my opponent plays a freaking oof. So I would always do that, you know, like I would always focus first on the sleep and the food and then move on to the rest. Of course, I mean, I'm also certified personal trainer among all the other stuff I do. This is just a good old hierarch bits. Yes. As old as no hierarch. This is. So my opponent clearly has removal here, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious, I guess. Alright, that's a good draw. So yeah, I really prioritizing sleep and food is a key. And then, you know, and I know that's kind of not so sexy as you know, going to a CrossFit gym and killing yourself, but you would like to literally kill yourself if you don't sleep. So please sleep. My one has 4 mana. Let's see what they do with it. Red, black, red. Maelstrom pulls my skills. That's very rude. I didn't do that to you. Why did you do that to me? Let's play a Relic of Progenitus here. Probably they play Tamagoof here, right? Yeah. So if they push this, I'm just gonna ping this, you know. I have Double Ravager in hand, which is a lot of damage. My opponent could have Ren here, but then I can just kill it. Good thing is having a Dismember in hand ensures me against a lot of stuff. They probably have removal, right? But maybe they have a Colin. Colin's Command is probably the worst. Probably Module is the best draw. Either we'll take a Ravager or take a Dismember. We'll take a Ravager. Alright. Kind of annoying. So I can, if they don't play anything I want to kill, I can cycle the Relic. Um, They don't have one dismember. Maybe they're just planning to discard the other dismember, and then I have to. It would have been sick to draw like a Veil of Summer or something. Then there's not shock. K command is kind of annoying here. Oh, that's kind of weird. So they'll do damage here, so I just eat the Oculus. I guess they maybe have a removal on top of it. But maybe not. No, they don't have removal on top of it. I think at this point I kind of need to cycle this to get a bit of gas, maybe. Oh, that's gas. I think exiling the graveyard also turns off Rants, turns off a lot of stuff, right? This module is so good. I'm so happy I'm playing too. I figured that 13, so I think normal damage will be more valuable. No, another. All right, bro. But this is just like a losing battle, right? Like they're falling behind by a minute. Like they have one guy in hand. I don't know why. Like lures does nothing because they can put lures in their hand, but yeah, exactly. So that's the weird situation they were in, right? They actually have a bit of a hard time dealing with this. Just deal with this guy now before they get to Astrophy again. Oh shit! We got them, boys. Yana were born. So good. Ah, so good, Yana were born. What you got, bro? Lures in hand? I think this is not even putting lures in hand. Wow. This guy is pretty good, man. I think this just does a lot of work. We beat the Rabakan, the Doughty Voidwalker, the Collector, the Calling in Command, the Lurus, the freaking shit. We beat. Do you think it's 500 euros? I actually don't think it's 500 euros. Like, let's see what Stream Decker says. You can buy this deck from. Oh fuck! It's only. How do I even put this online? Okay, this is you can buy from Card Holder for 90 kronas, 90 ticks. I mean, $80, yes, yeah, $80. This is cheap, let's say. This is cheap. Like the only expensive cards are the Chalice on the sideboard, maybe. The Inmas. Like the only expensive cards of skills is Urza Saga. Ah, I can switch to paper. Okay. How do you switch to paper? Ah, shit. Okay, 500. Shit, that's expensive. Dude, you guys pay way too much for cardboard. You guys pay way too much for cardboard. I'm playing against also Stoneblade, so... I have 2 white sources in my whole deck. So I decided not to. I decided not to play Lurus. It's not free. It does cost, in fact, 1 cyber slot to play. And it's not that the colors can support it. Like, you will never ever cast it, basically. Like, you have 2 white sources in your deck. So, I mean, I said it before. I won a game at 1 life. So I won a game at 1 life where I actually literally any modules? Holy shit. Nice. Here's this. So I won a game at 1 live where I literally just, if I had a brush line, I would have lost. That's for me enough reason not to. Oh shit, that's important. Not to play Lurus. And I really never see myself using Lurus, you know what I mean? I don't know what my opponent is up to. Maybe it's a Velomantia Storm deck. I didn't jam my Ballista there into open mana. I think it's a play you should guys do more often. I think a lot of people complain about playing against control because they would have played Ballista right here. They would have gotten counterspelled, and then they would have been very sad. But if my opponent plays something like Teferi Raveler of Time next turn or something like this, yeah, they bounce this, or they bounce this, whatever. But then we get to play Ballista, kill the Raveler, and we are even on cards, and we have a Ballista on the battlefield that we need to deal with. On top of that, my opponent did not do anything, which is very interesting. They got our Mage's Charm, they just shot. What's up, opponent? What you got, dude? Shocking like this. Are you gonna just steal my Sagas? Why do people keep on wanting to play with my cards? Why? They are. Oh no. Oh, it's Rhinos, of course, of course. Ah, Rhinos, eh? Did not expect this either. Wow. Man, they got Rhinos again. Rhinos again. To be honest, I have a kind of a nice one. So I can play Rhinos again, guys. Insano. Okay, guys. We need to do. They're gonna go for Rhinos again. That's a plan. Dude, it's just amazing, man. You cascade, you always hit the Rhinos. Shit, dude, like, holy crap. No, don't tell me you have subtly, man. Fuck you. Oh my god, I hate this shit. You're so annoying, asshole. I subtly. I cast my free spell after I get my 2 free tokens. I still like it on top. I hate it so much. I'm gonna just jump here, I think, if they attack. Might be so lucky to always have the Rhinos into the subtly, yeah. Then I'm jumping here that slows down their clock by 1 turn. Yeah, I honestly don't understand why am I paying mana for my spells. I think mana is kind of overrated. I think we should just play free spells. Should just make a free deck. Is there... Should just put 4 Forces of Vigor for like all the Rhinos, you know, only win con Rhinos. And 12 Cascade spells. And then we play Force of Vigor, Force of Negation, Subtly. And that Endurance maybe. You know, that's that kind of stuff. Oh, quick. Oh. Are you gonna just counter? No, you can't counter spell. Free more better than non-free. Amazed. Well, your logic is exactly what we need in this game. So much tempo, guys. I'm just getting out-tempoed here. I am getting out-tempoed. My opponent does not even need to use their mana. It's so much tempo, guys. You don't even understand how much tempo this is. The problem if I put a second Sagas, it's kind of annoying if they bounce this. But at the same time, probably my opponent has yak shit, right? Alright, let's go. Keep this. No freaking Brazen Borrower, man. Alright. I hit you? No Brazen Borrower, please, opponent? No Brazen Borrower? Okay. Alright, guys. Fuck. I hate this shit. I'm dead. This is just... Is this magic, guys? Is this magic? I'm not sure. I'm actually positively not sure if this is magic or what it is. Doesn't seem that much magic to me. It just felt like... It just felt like it was not magic, you know? I'm also bringing the Torpor to fight that idiot. If I don't attack, I lose anyway, right? Because I have 16 power and I'm at 12. Are you capping me here? You cannot Saga into Chalice. I hope this is not... This is a no-kappa stream. Hope that's clear. It stops Brazen Borrower, it stops Cryptic Command, it stops Fire and Ice. It stops some other blue stuff they have. Too many bales, I think, of things. Yeah, they play Cryptic Command and maybe even Archmage's Charm. Basically, my opponent only played 3 spells. They played 3 Rhinos and they played 3 Sub-Police. It's actually very hard to win, right? When you against that. Because what are you doing? You're casting your spell, your opponent's not spending any mana, and they're getting Rhinos for free. It's relatively difficult. You see the problem, right, guys? It's not easy. It ain't easy. At all. Am I gonna have Gemstone Cavern? Do I wanna... No, it's not 8 power, it's like 10 power, right? Alright, they also have the ley line, no mole needed for it, of course. This is so fun. I have 2 claims in my sideboard that are specifically for this. Leyline of the Boy. No, you have no turn 1 play? I don't understand, man. Leyline stops modular. Pretty important. Dude, imagine Monkey was not banned. These guys would be turn third rhinos in you every single game. Force of negation. This smells like force of negation, guys. I can see their hand. It's Charlesization, subtly, force of negation, 2 lines. And then something else. So my plan is to steerings into Chalice, play Chalice for 0 and not lose the game. That's the plan. I know it's an insane plan. It's not possible that it works. But we have to try. Honestly, the Rhinos matches has been like unwinnable. Like, this matchup feels like the most unwinnable of all the matchups that we played against so far, right? Steerings. Any chalices? No. Sad freaking life, man. Alright, guys. E is kind of bad against us. So it's very bad against ourselves. Whereas Chalice is not that bad. I know I could also play E, but it also costs 2 mana, unlike Chalice, which is 0. I know you need to have the Chalice when... I need you to have the Chalice when they cast it, right? I think there is no easy answer. You know, like if your opponent's playing turn 2, turn 3, 10 power, I mean, it's just not, there's no an easy answer. Not something you can say, oh, I'm going to put this card on my deck. Because they also play like a kind of a control deck, right? So they have stuff. So, all right, that's probably a Violent Outburst sitting there. Any chalices, boys? All right. So play fast. Probably not the best. Don't lie. It's probably not the best matchup. You know? I've beaten them when I have been able to have a good start. I've lost to them when I had a pretty terrible start, or my opponent just had double subtly. So the reason this may not be a great matchup is that not only do you need to draw well, but you also need to hope your opponent is not drawing the nuts. So it's like you need to draw well to win, because if not, they're going to win. But they also need to not draw the nuts. So it reminds me a bit of your prowess in the sense that you could beat them, but they need not to draw the nuts. And anyway, even if they didn't draw the nuts, you need to draw well. But if they went like Soulscar Mage into Stormwing Entity, into whatever, you're going to lose. It's like the same with this deck. Whatever you have, if they put 22 power, turn 3 into play, you lose. It's like, unless you have like an insane hand. But even if you don't have alright, that resolves somehow. I guess they have Brazen Borrower, but... we're kind of close here to killing them next turn. So if they Brazen Borrower, they kind of do their thing, right? Are we all agreeing? This action. So they cannot do the free stuff right now if they have the brazen power. Like, I mean, the petty theft. I hit you. So I do think we have lethal here. 6, then this is 2 goes here, 2 goes there. It's 4, this will be 4 as well. 4, 8, 9, yeah, that's lethal. So this is definitely not a good matchup by any means. You just cast Violent Outburst already. You got me. You got me, cast the Violent Outburst, man. I walked into it. Alright. 1 point of damage in the back, guys. So I guess my opponent's plan is to do nothing. I thought they were gonna bounce the chalice. Any claims in the cycle? Okay. My opponent's playing extremely slow. Opponent, we need to play Magic. We don't need to sit down and watch the other play. You need to play Magic. It's really fun. You should play too. Go ahead. Go ahead. Opponent, we wanna play Magic the Gathering. It's super fun. It's the best game. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Both S lane really was impressed with my talking, with my singing. Do they have like a wrath or something? They kind of bounce subtly. Gonna put some pressure, guys, here. And TGO. I think sacking the worker makes sense because we get to make a lot of dudes. And I'm 2-0. That's why I don't have the sign here. It's not that I'm lazy to figure out how to get it. It's more that I'm just interested in the interaction with chat. But yeah, Forest Link, what do you know me for? Have you just found out about me or just know my YouTube or? All right. Exactly. This is the power of the clickbait title. Dude, that's why I miss paper magic, because you can look at the opponent in the eye and say, bro, what's up? What's up, City of Cards? Are you shining just for me? Amazing. Do they have 2 fires? This is gonna be awful if they do. People don't enjoy playing Legacy with you. The problem with Legacy is not that people don't enjoy to play it with you, is that they have double fire, right? It's gonna be awful. I should shield a bit with my proliferate there. Maybe that was just my mistake. We still have a chalice. We still have a chalice, guys. We have lethal on board. They could have cryptic though. They have the Odylist. Cryptic tap, bounce tap. Oh, maybe they hardcast the Solitudes. How fitting would it be that they hardcast Solitude here? Well, it does nothing, right? It just jumps, but... Is the also the good guys? I sometimes wonder. That's a land. So this Ravager could survive, and then they could bounce it. So I could sack these, sack these, sack these, but that's such bad, right? If they have an Armiger's Charm to steal this, I'm just gonna go and write the research. Do you even care though? Chuck gets to sack here, sack here. If they play Rhinos, we don't care. See, that's a play, right? So okay, what I'm gonna do, if they have Charm and they're planning to steal these... My god, man. You have only 11 minutes left. This should be illegal, dudes. So if they play the Rhinocerons here, we win with the Ingmoss. If they play a Mage's Charm to steal my Osiris, we win by attacking with the Ravager. I don't know what else can they have. They can have the fire one. So the ice one, but that's just like a time walk, right? Okay, Chalice seems pretty good. I wonder how many Cascade spells they have in hand. They have Anger of the Gods, guys. Oh my god, bro. I don't know how to entertain you guys. I don't have content right now. My content is just being... You know, I played with Nassif the challenge, right? And the first video was the part of Nassif, and it took like an hour and 35 minutes. and like 50 minutes was that match. Like the other 3, I'm not even mad. I'm just like, please play your spells, man. Cast your deck. Like, this is not... You mad, bro? Dude, I'm not gonna do that, and then he's gonna blow me up, and it's gonna be off. Just concede, dude. Like, literally, I've doubled your time now. Come on, I play a more complicated deck. You literally just casted 1, 2, 3, 4 spells the whole game. You casted 4 spells. And last game, you casted 4 spells too. 2 of them free, 2 of them also free. Like, I understand you want to make good plays, right? But, you know what I mean, guys. I understand you want to make good plays. Everybody wants to make good plays. Everybody wants to go home, talk to their wife, their children, their girlfriend, their crush on Tinder, whatever, their classmates. They all want to say, I yesterday 5-0 a Modern League. There was this Mr. Seri MTG guy, which is a Twitter, he guy's on Twitch and on YouTube. And I completely demolished him. I had to tank a bit, but I used my superior intellect to beat Mr. Seri MTG. Then everybody will know that he's an above average player. And he'll feel, that his life has meaning, I just don't talk to people, man. What makes you think I talk to people? Just look at them in the eye. Stare at them. Look at them like I have, a cousin with some weapon to them. I just look at them like this. Especially after the second subtlety. You look at them like this. And the next game, they don't cast a subtlety. Have you seen a subtlety this game? You haven't. They haven't dared. They are just so scared. Dude, I understand you do, you tank. I don't know, before you do this. But now you've done it. You've taken a choice. Yeah. No, I generally don't scare them. They just laugh at me. But I try. In my next live, I'm going to be a tough guy. For now, I just play scales. Without Urza Saga. By the way, how good have Urza Saga been this whole match? I guess good, because we get free constructs, right? So yeah. Yeah, dude. How's your mom? How's your mom? She doing good? Do you remember to call her? I called my aunt the other day. Not my aunt, my grand aunt. The aunt of my mom. And I told her. It was so nice. She was so happy. I made her happy in like 2 minutes. Afterwards, we didn't have much to talk anymore. I mean, they're actually in danger of not being able to finish this game. Because, they cannot play another game this slow. I mean, they could beat me right here, and then they win. Good job, 2-0. Congratulations, you're the best gamer. But, basically, I wanted to finish this league before I went to have dinner. I'm not gonna have time. What is this shit? Hola. Estoy aquí esperando a un tío muy lento. So yeah, guys, do that, Call your family. Tell them how you're feeling. Have a conversation with them. Some other things. Tell them about something that's going on in your life. I was playing MTG with my boys and girls in chat. I'm sure that it's mostly 50-50. Oh shit, play. I'm actually not ready for this. Thank you, shit. Alright, do you have another piece of interaction, opponent? I'm gonna eat the chalice because nowadays it's not the technology we need. We need the I will feed my Ravager technology. Means we have lethal 2 ways. He's actually there. They're actually there. They came back. They came. Wow. Can't believe it, man. You made me wait 10 minutes for this? You made me wait 10 minutes for this, boy? Wow. No respect, man. Actual zero respect. Ah. A lesser entertainer would have been tilted, but I am not. I am but thrilled of playing this game again. This looks kind of bad. I think I'm gonna bring in the Snake Symbiote. Like, I had a lot of time to think about it. Maybe I could, you know, talk myself into losing. Did we beat a Leyline of the Void, by the way, guys? So, it ain't bad. We didn't even have a Ballista or anything. We just had good old modular creatures. Honest to God, modular creatures. I don't think this is bad. This hand, it has flaws. It's not like the hand you dreamt. There's the hand, then, you know, maybe not the hand you wanted, but it's the hand you need. Like the Rolling Stones were always saying. I'll keep this hand. And now my opponent's gonna force my first Chalice. And I'm gonna just play a second one. It is also from Mirrodin, Chalice of the Void, even though I lost many times to this card. It has a soft spot for me. My opponent's like trying like hell to get a Leyline. Fetching? Why? Ah, it's because you don't have time, right? Alright, boys. Let's show them. Chalice on 0. It resolves. I'm a retard. Too much bullshitting. Alright, I fucked up, guys. Sorry, I know, this is not good. This is not the level of play you expect from Mr. Streamer. Oh, he's gonna crash this, right? You know, I'm here, like I basically doubled the comments per minute with this one single play to double your comments per minute in no time. They could have the bouncy shit. In no time, you too can double your viewers per minute. I really don't feel like going into my Anger of the Gods opponent here. Yeah, just chilling here. Oh, no. It was all for the show, guys. What? Not these? Sure. Why? Are you gonna beat me down with Oh, nice draw. It's very... I will attack my opponent. I play Hangover. Do you have an Anger of the Gods? Perhaps. They do. Right, I got 2 for 1. That's a good draw. Do you guys think they have another Anger? Okay, I'll risk it for the biscuit. Living End, Amulet Titan. I think those are bad enough that you want Chalice on 0. Alright, we got this Snakeskin Bale. That's very good for us. No choice. Alright. That's an Urban Ravagero. That's very good. No triple blue as chat. So I'm gonna go ahead. Dude, this Chalice has won me so many games. Alright. This does not fly, boy. Not a flyer. Confirmed. Not a flyer. You know, as they say in French. Isn't it how they call it in French? A flyer. Nice flyer, broski. Nice 2-for-1. It has wings, exactly. I mean, I would actually rather that it flew, but whatever, you know. Ah, no. He's a tempo gamer now, guys. He actually has to shock to get himself a... that's pretty good. Then we start hitting here. Grill master. I'm gonna make pizza for dinner, guys. That's my plan. What's up, City of Cards? Are you shining just for me? That's what I asked you. City of Cards. Are you shining just for me? Here in the park. The restaurants. It's love. It's all the looking for someone else. My opponent has played this game much quicker. The shock. Interesting. Maybe a borrower into Violent Outburst. Dude, if they have borrower into Violent Outburst, I will just kill them. They do not play 1-mana spells in their deck. Do they not? I think they don't, guys. I don't think they play that many 1-mana spells. You know, get wrecked, City of Cards. You made me waste 10 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Also, chat, 50 of the brightest minds in the universe have wasted 10 minutes just watching you tank. That ain't good. That ain't good, man. But in the end, the power of Chalice on Zero, which we demonstrated. I just wanted to assert dominance by showing you the power of Chalice on Zero. Rebuild. Play Chalice on Zero, guys. It's so good. Alright, guys. I know this is a bit later than my usual time, but yeah, change a bit of habits. I like this hand. So, my idea with this hand is turn 1 animation module, turn 2 worker, make a servo. Is this Merfolk? No, it's a food deck. Some kind of food deck, I guess. Oh no. This will be a good list for me while I wait for Sagas to drop in price. Yeah, definitely. That's. I will not say this was the point of the deck list, but I was basically I received them. I actually got them in the mail. So. Are you gonna just Asmo me? What's the plan? Assassin's Trophy, my animation module. That's also fine. Again, free spells, man. What a fun mechanic. The most fun of the mechanics. Look at this. Look at this, man. The most fun of the mechanics. Should I play Worker? Should I play Osiris? I think I'm gonna play Osiris here. Sorry, I think I'm gonna play Worker here, make a servo, and play the Osiris next turn. You know, they don't have enough food to, you know, to lose everything. We're gonna go white, guys. Final of Devastation, finding us more, blah, blah, blah. It's like absolutely absurd. Good evening, Mrs. Box Live. On Sunday, I will participate in a tournament. I look you at least changing just a couple of things. Well, that's a good idea. Yes, let's have us them to death. Dishwasher, dishwasher, dishwasher. They play the cook book. I'm actually kind of tempted to play the others. They can make a food and then kill the stuff. Play this first. I wish you luck, man. I think you will do fine. I'm gonna make the food and shoot my worker down. That's what's kind of expected though, so it's fine. Not miss on the value, guys. Next turn I get steering, Sagas, all the good jazz. Giannex, thanks for the follow. Nice, man. It put an edge champion aside, but for more than her than for the usefulness. Oh no, they have the combo. The combo, guys. Unbeatable combination of Magic the Gathering cards. A card you discard, and you get 3 things. So I guess I'll just make a construct here. Yeah. Oh. So their hand is the stupid thing and 2 unknowns. I can double block these, they're not gonna attack. Bye, Ballista. It's a good boy. I wish I had a land. Yeah, maybe I should play the steering and final land. So they're gonna make a construct here, they're gonna get another thing. So I'm just gonna wait for them to tap out, and then I'm gonna play my Ballista and do things. Hopefully find a Ravager. Otherwise, I cannot really find a Ravager and land here. I have a feeling my opponent will do stuff to me. It's 5/5s, they are black, they're gonna get another cookbook. What a Pithing Needle, I guess. Maybe they name Ballista. I don't know if they play Pithing Needle in the main deck. I should have gotten a land here, and then steerings again for a Ballista. Or steerings here for land, actually. Shadow Spear. Okay, that's good. So they can make a food. Can equip. They can make another food, right? Be nice to find a Ravager, not gonna lie to you guys. Take 7, go down to 13. You can make 3 food. Yeah, I really should look for a land last turn. That's kind of a pity now. I'll take this. Oh, Thumb Monitor too? Wow. What a draw from my opponent. Turn 2 Asmore. Don't think there's a Saga. No Sagas. It's fine. When 3-0-1, my Sorcerer's Mountain Tourney. That's awesome. Did you play against, like, any new decks? I should have gotten a land last turn, and I guess kind of bad. Instead of just casting this, I should have gotten Steerings, get a land, and then if I drew If I draw like a Ravager now, I would be in business. But now I don't have business. Alright, that's a land. I can definitely kill these, I guess, if I just play this for... Also steering, set to get a Ravager. I think that's the play. And then try to kill them next turn. It's a Ravager. They can kill the Sagas, but that's not really much. They have trample, right? But I can block the other guy. I can make my Ravager a 10-10. This card is just so annoying. The fact that this is removal on a stick is so annoying. They didn't do it, they have the card. It is updated, yeah. Why didn't they do this? They had a card. Like, they could have done this, they just skipped it. Okay. Seems like it is updated. Another food thing. So they can have 4 food here in total. It's just, I haven't played since Monday, guys. This is the same deck list, it's the same league. I'm 3-0. So, I still do think I actually can survive, right? This is like 10, 12, 14. Yeah. Definitely survive. I have a land, so I'm pretty sure their hand is like useless. I don't die here, so I'm not blocking. How you feel? How you felt without Saga and skills? Feel fine. Maybe I have something that deals damage. If they tap out, then kind of win. So they have 2 foods. So if I kill as more Monicar, this gives me quite a lot, right? Oh, what am I doing? I cannot kill them now. Well, I can, right? Because I have only 3 blockers. Pretty sure I can make a huge... So the point here, the important thing, is to always let them act first. Let them sacrifice. You know? They can kill my Ingmas with the foods. Like, it's not that easy to play around that. Like, it deals 6 damage to a creature. So my plan here is to kill this thing. So now it says, deals 6 damage to itself. Yeah, this is a bit of an annoying deck. Let's see. Let's see. I need to decide what to do with the other 2 foods. I don't think I have lethal, actually. So let's see. If I sack all of these guys, and this, and this, so I can make this a 6-6, 8-8, 10-10. So I can make a rock. Like, wait, 10-10, 12-12, 14-14. And then put 14 counters here. I think that's enough. I can actually let this proliferate. Yeah, that sounds good. Hello, Tunavins. I think we just have a lista, yeah. So this deals 6 damage to itself. That's fine. Sure. This resolves. I cannot really let it. So I can eat here 10, 12, 14. That should be lethal. If it's not lethal, I can just pink everyone, right? That's actual, a bit more than lethal. Awesome, man. Animation module, bits of food, bits of food, bits of food. This is 38, right? Animation module mills the food, bits of food, bits of food. Hello, Tunavins, mate. We're here just beating some tier 1 deck with our handicap. Oh yeah, I need to do it on the upkeep, right? Oh, then they can eat. Oh yes. You are actually right, boys. Alright, so we're gonna do it on their upkeep. Yeah, they can make food, but they can eat the food and I still kill them through the activation. I mean, they can make 2 foods, but they cannot eat more than 2 foods. So it just goes slow. Yeah, that was our turn, yeah. I have 4 more points of damage than's needed. So I don't put them on the stack, right? I just ping them. One at a time. It's weird because the card says it deals 6 damage to itself for some reason, because they wanted to make memes, you know? People love the memes. No, no, no. Because they make 2 foods here. They eat the 2 foods, but I can ping them through, like when the food goes on the stack, I ping them again. But they cannot make, if they make food with a goose, they don't eat the 2 foods. You need to pay 2 mana to eat the food, guys. So, like, I ping them now. Now they make a food. Now I have 4, right? So let's say they make a food. I ping them. They make a food. I ping them. They make a food with this. I ping them, right? Yeah, I'm trying to play with her, Saga. So I go pink. They make a food. Pink. They make a food. Pink. But it was good, guys, that you reminded me of the damage. I would probably figure it out, but smart boys. So we won the Pithy Needle. So basically, you just wait for them to activate, and then on the thing on the stack, you ping them. Mr. Ping them. What do we want? Do you guys know that Chalice the stops us more than What does this deck even have, mates? Like, what do they play? I just look at this deck, and it looks like the only thing they have is the Asmore bullshit. But the Asmore bullshit is bullshit enough that, you know, they beat you with it. I think there was I think this is the one. Oh, you didn't play Valorant? So this is the list. Just looks like we want Dismember. They have Hurley's Recall, Brazen Borrowers. I don't think that's enough for a Veil of Summer, no? Oh. Torpor Orb doesn't seem that necessary, no? They have Thumb Monitor, Urza, Embry. I can bring in... I can bring it in to try. Nature's Claim seems okay at dealing with these equipments. They do play a lot of... yeah, let's bring in the Nature's Claims. Gem Razor seems a bit slow. Welding Jar, they don't look to have that many destruction spells. Like, they have, like, a couple of upgrades, maybe. I'm much more scared of Hurley's Recall, so I'll cut the Jars. I guess I can cut a Worker. Got a Steerings, maybe. Got a Throne. This matchup is kind of a grind fest. I guess I can cut these as well. I actually don't know what else to cut. Maybe the Torpor Orb is a bit too cute, you know. It just makes it a bit too slow. Like, it stops a lot of their stuff, but still is. I think these members are important because they play Ravagant, they play Asmore, they play Embry, they play a ton of like magnets for these members, right? This size okay. Not great, but okay. Nano Reborn, much better than Power Evo here. That's an Asmore turn 1. Seed Raid and enabling Asmore is kind of... Oh, it's a green. Oh, it's a Food Maker. Do you guys think they have the thing? Do you guys think they have it? Yo, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, they have it. They have 3 cards. They have 3 of them. And they always have it. That was Forest, though. Forest seems kind of interesting. They always have, oh, they have the Saga too, of course. Now they will have the Pithy Needle, so we need to be ready. Another cookbook. That's a dude. Double cookbook is really good against us here. Just gonna play my Hangavag and give it the good old, good old playing token. Yeah, just so dumb. I agree. It's just dumb, It's just like, my opponent has now 3 foods that I cannot interact with. And that's making their constructs to be 6/6. In my deck, why? Look at this. Why would I play Yavi Maya? So now they can do the same thing, right? Look for a construct. Well, they cannot really equip the Shadow Spear, at least. Shock. Interesting. I guess they do an Asmor. I think this game is, if the opponent starts with double cookbook into the Daredevil, it's kind of impossible. Yes, probably. Thoughts is, right? Goodbye, Ranger. It was nice meeting you both. But it's funny that they prioritize the Thoughtseize over the... Dude, another land. Shit. They prioritize the Thoughtseize over the... Over making a construct here, which is interesting. Yeah. I should have played the Blink Master, yeah. 6 foods, man. They just eat it to gain life. I guess that's a way to use your mana. No, my opponent's token seems like a big boy. Seems like a boy that sings the world. I think I flooded a bit this game, guys. I started with 4 lands in hand, and now I still have 4 lands in hand. Yeah. They find the Shadow Spear again. They don't have Embry, at least. That's a pretty good draw. Should tap this one, by the way. Any Ravishers out here? Oh, this is... It's a lot of landing, man. That's a lot of lands. A lot of land, brother. Yeah, we're not drawing the most absolute perfect, Definitely not drawing the most absolute perfection here. But we are 5 cards closer to our object, guys. Just think about it. My opponent will deal me like, I don't know, 11 next turn, so I actually don't have that much time. Basically, this game came up to my opponent drawing these 2 cards, Orza Saga, and the Daredevil. So it's kind of like, okay, interesting game plan. Interesting gameplay. Yeah, not really how we all thought it would do it, but it did. This is, honestly, I find this kind of lame. You know what I mean? I don't find this particularly, like, a super cool... Like, I don't know, let's say Hogak was a stupid, but it was like an 8/8, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it was a... I don't want to say it's cool. It was not cool. We're not beating this with 8 foot, But this is stupid. This card is just ridiculous. Like, it's a 1 mana. Basically, I win the game. Oh well. We'll come back stronger, guys. I really have missed the Ancient Strings. Maybe there's no time for Throne Guide in this matchup. It's quite more... I actually prefer this format than the You Are Prowess format, to be honest. Every tournament I played, 50% of my matches were You Are Prowess, and that just kind of... You know, it's like, okay. You know what I mean? It was rather annoying. I would rather play against food than bad, I think. That's fine. I mean, we have the needle for the thing. It would be fun. I think Asmor could be fine if it didn't look for the cookbook. Like, probably the steel scare, you just don't see it. But why does it look for the cookbook? That's the thing I don't understand. Why does it need to look for the cookbook? Could just be a fine, a fantastic card that will require build around, right? Yeah, this deck we're playing against is a fair deck. Like, but my opponent could just have a turn 1 Asmor here, and then I'm like, okay. Yeah, alright, I thought just me, that's pretty brutal. Still take my skills. Or maybe I needle. Maybe I should have a second needle on the sideboard, honestly. Because it is pretty brutal if they take my needle here. Or my skills. But yeah. I think this hand was fine, though, to keep. They take the needle, makes sense. Needle's actually so good against them. Yeah, well, is anybody sad, though? Book, Daredevil, and Asmor. It's kind of like, look at this. 2 mana, I find my 0 mana card that also costs only 1 mana to cast. And I get to cast my cookbook, right? It would be nice if I draw Ballista or a Dismember so I can kill this thing. Like, it's got advantage. Oh, that's actually kind of good. I can make this a 6/6, like the Hangawak. That looks interesting. We can still play the cookbook, make a food. If I had drawn a land, I think I can wait for the draw for playing a land and just playing this. That's a 6/6, guys. So my opponent's at 12. Yeah, I just, a bit too much for too little investment, right? That's kind of the problem always. And they always have it. That's the thing that is kind of annoying. Like, you are allowed to not draw the card. You only play 3 on your deck. You only play 3, man. Yeah, Enchanted sounds fun. Yeah. Embry too. So killing the cookbook is not really a plan anymore, guys. But we can make the hangout bigger. And your Ravagers? I mean, I could make this guy pretty big right now. And attack. Yeah, I know, that's the point. They have E here. So they can E for 1, but that's kind of bad for them. If they E for 0, they lose Asmor. So I have a plan here. Maybe it's a bit stupid, but I'm thinking of doing this. Yeah. I think maybe I shouldn't have Nature's Claim. Dude, I think I should have, like, a Pithing Needle instead. A second Pithing Needle, maybe. Cut the Gem Raises and just play this. The thing is, now I'm attacking with a 10-10, The problem is, if my opponent has EE, so has a push and an AE. Yeah, the foods are turned into islands, yeah. So if my opponent plays an island next turn, it's kind of brutal. I also can claim this next turn. It would be awesome if I had drawn a green source here. But yeah. Next time I will claim Hangawak, yeah. But I don't want to do it because they have E on the side on the graveyard right now. So they have a second one. I mean, if they tap the Embry, we actually could have. Oh, we should have claimed the Urza Saga, right? I just feel like maybe should just attack first and then claim the Urza Saga. They make a foot. They have two of them, but can they return both? Oh shit, they can return both. That's so fucking busted. That's so stupid. I mean, the thing is they're dead. Like, if they tap this to get EE and I attack, they can make a dude, but that's kind of bad. Oh, another Saga. Another Asmore. Another cookbook with a double think. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of stupid. When they have this kind of draws, these decks are kind of, yeah. To be honest, I had a lot of problems with my mana this game. Like, I drew 2 lands this game. This is gonna be my turn 5. And last game, I died with 5 lands in hand. So this is also kind of like, you know, it happens. E on 0. Will they pop it? Alright. So E for 0, they can pop it to kill Hangavag Walker. Then they need to recast it. What to do? Could play the claim. Sorry, animation module. This was wide. This could be actually kind of good. So if I claim this, then I can sack this and put 3 counters here. That's a 13-13. I guess they can E, replay E, E again. Ah, that's kind of tough. It's tough, man. Module kind of bomb right now. I can see my opponent's blocking right. I could claim this, so they have to recast it. Huh, that could be an option too. You can still kill these, right, with this? Yeah, it's kind of bad. Yeah. I'll play the module, I guess. Should I claim the E now? Because if I claim the E and they don't have another E in hand, my Hangavag leaves. So my top tiers leave, and then they cannot pop it so easily. Alright, let's do that. No, I shouldn't do F6. If I had an auto lead, this game would be relatively easy, but this Embry is gonna win them the game, man. They're gonna get like Needle and Shadow Spear, I guess, or something like that. And we can still win if we draw like a Ravager or something. Yeah, I'm just thinking that it may be that my opponent maybe uses their mana here to make a construct. Maybe just play an Urza. No. Alright, let's just make a construct. Yeah, but the thing is, guys, I don't want to destroy my Hangavag. I want them to not destroy my Hangavag. I can do it after they have, you know, after they pop the E. So now, if they find like a Springleaf Drum, they can pop, they can actually, we need them to E, no, we don't want them to, oh my god. So if they have a land, this sucks. Oh no, they can't. Okay, but if they do this here, okay, I see. That's funny. They look for this specifically. Ether Spellbomb. Eon 0. So if they play this, they cannot activate this. Alright, so I guess they will leave it up to me. Alright, of course, if yeah, that makes sense what they're doing here. Also, this could be a great draw. We'll force them to act. I think I'm kind of losing here, guys. Cannot deal with this Embry, man. This Embry is gonna win them the game. This Embry is gonna actually win them the game. Because I cannot deal with it. If I had a Pithing Needle, I could easily have won, but I attack, they block, that sucks. And they will just pop the E at the end of turn or bounce it. Ugh. I think this is it, guys. I don't know if I can win here. I don't think we even attack, because anyway they'll pop the E, right? So it's better to not attack. They also can make food still, right? That's a risk. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold and see if I can find some kind of opening and then rebuild with my Hangavak. But, you know, Embry with the E on 0, it's just... My opponent won this game. My opponent won this game because they played Embry and they milled an E. That's why they won. Like, if not, I think I got this pretty easy. Like, I could put so much pressure on them and the foods don't do anything. But my opponent won this game because they had this. To be honest, they can still fuck it up. Like, if they equip the Shadow Spear... Now they kind of do both, right? I will not do this. Doesn't do anything. So if I claim here this, force them to pop it. That's 17. They didn't activate Embry at all. The Shadow Spear, why? Oh, they bounce it in response. I'm a fucking retard. Alright. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Yeah, I cannot do everything. I lost. I don't think I can beat this Embry constantly bringing back Ether Spellbomb. Or Ease and Shadow Spears. I think we just concede. This is not gonna be a win, guys. This is too much value. Like, the only reason we lost this game is because my opponent went Embry into E. Like, I don't know why I thought that. I mean, I kind of, yeah, I should have sacrificed. Like, I was thinking that Zavaz would actually sacrifice the thing. Maybe I should have claimed the Ether Spellbomb. That's what I should have claimed. I'm not 0-1. What the fuck? I'm 0-1. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I think that was actually a misplay. But my opponent, if they didn't mill over the engineered explosive, we would have won. Yeah, it just basically they played too many free things, you know. They had the free cookbook, 3 free constructs, the Embry engineered explosives. It was just a bit too much. Yeah, exactly. That's also the truth. Like, basically, also this game, I was stuck with 2 lines for like 5 turns. You know, that's also a problem. So a lot of things happened that made this game hard. My opponent is on Lurus and mulligan to 5. Oh, it's a devoted druid deck. Yeah, I mean, the first game that I won, I had module, and oh, it's Saga. Oh, it's exactly the devoted read deck. Interesting. This is not like the best to start against this deck, but obviously Saga is strong, right? I mean, if with this game we had Saga, we could have tutored for our Springleaf Drum, or we could have tutored for our Pithing Needle, which I'm starting to think we should have two. Is the stream okay, guys? Or is it like laggy? Oh, they just want to flip it. Cariño, ¿puedes ponerte en el no wifi? Wow, you prefer to do this than to... Okay, guys. I don't know, it seems the bit rate is bad. Alright, that's the scales. That's a wolf. What does this wolf do? Did they get something? Put Visitor Remy's their hand, okay. I guess they can combo next turn, which is kind of annoying. Stream's nice. Alright, I like that. So, the issue we have here is we need to find a Ballista and a green source. I think I need to get the Ballista. It's just I don't have another way to stop the combo, but I honestly don't know how could I stop the combo. I need to find the Ballista here, hope to draw land. Man, against stuck on lands, dude. I played 24 lands. Maybe I'm just missing lands. I don't know. But like, if I don't find, I need to hope to draw land so I can play Scales and play the Ballista. If not, I'm not gonna win this game. Thanks for the follow, Sleepy, and also a Sleeping Peel 99, and also Jansex. I actually forgot to say thank you to you guys. I remember when people wanted to ban Steerings. What do they play? Like, why do they have this? Why do they have a Orsa Saga in this deck? Like, what does it benefit them on? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm super dead here. Unless I find a land, as I said. Like, what's the point to play Saga in their deck? What do they look for? Springleaf Drum? I mean, it's ramp, but honestly, is it really? They get a finale here. They get the Devoted Read. Alright, it's obvious. I need to find a... I guess they also have Pincher's Bubbles, right? So I guess I just play the Bubbles and this. I have not really changed the list since last time. I really need to find a land here, guys. Easy. Alright, so that's good. Now we're gonna witness some broken shit. Zabas, the Glimmer Wasp, doing this thing. They also missed a lander last time, right? Or not? Yeah, I'm just, like I didn't have time yesterday to play. Alright, guys, it paid off. Zavaz is a pretty good Magic the Gathering card, I think. Now we can go like Throne and Worker next turn. Zavaz is just so good, man. This extra counter makes all the difference, because now I can kill the V0 remedies. I don't really understand why they want Saga in their deck. Like, they didn't make a construct. They prefer to fetch. I just don't know. Alright. I guess they have 2 Viziers and just want me to, like, go PP. I kind of want to find lands, man. I'm really, like, you know. I need some... Oh, shit. This is so good. They're all lands, but... Okay, so we go this. Any order here. What? I am a cool kid indeed. Power Depot and Throne of Geth, that's like the best friends, bros. I wish I just had more mana, but like next turn we go so crazy here. We like... I don't even need the Ravager, man. I'm just dominating here. They are playing Saga to be a cool kid. Okay. Yeah, I'm also a cool kid, you know, so I understand. I actually should attack first and let them figure out this. You know, I can just ping the boys now, probably ping this guy. This is just useless. Power Depot has 2 counters on, guys. the people want to see the value. To be honest, the foot deck just won because they actually milled the freaking engineer explosives. If they didn't do it, I'm pretty sure I would have won. Opponent? Honestly, unless they play Collected Company, play your fall with the Osfrog. How are you? Wow, next turn we can go so crazy. It's pretty insane, actually. That's your play, man. That is your actual turn 6 play. Alright. Let's go crazy, guys. It just took. But like, we were gonna see a bazillion counters even without the... So now what we do here, guys, is... No! Oh, dude! I was having just so much fun. I'm 3-1. That was just... The fun was just... Okay, guys. The plan here for maximum counters was... We sacrifice the Power Depot to the Throne of Geth. We put the counters over the Worker, or the Ballista, it doesn't matter. This will be coming 2... +1, 3, +1, 4, so it's going to be 8, 8. Then we proliferate, it's a 10, 10, a 5, 5, a 4, 4, and a 4, 4. And then we sacrifice the Worker, putting the counters here, which will, in the case, give us 4. There will be 6 counters, no, 4 counters here. There will be 5, 6 more counters. So it will be 16, 16. Oh. Dude. Opponent is like, no, not fun. We're not having fun over here. Okay. Okay. Is this good? Topper Orb against them? I don't think so. Cage is good against them. Is Claim good against them? Dude, we're gonna be so much fun, man. Throne of Geth with fire. It's like so much fire. What do they play, these guys? Do they play any... Yeah, that's a lot of maths. So I think the jars are... Probably they play 15 Forces or bigger, but whatever. This is a bit slow. This is not what this matchup is about. Yeah. Gembrazer, Veil of Summer, the Mastery. I mean, I have my glasses on for it. Yeah, exactly. They actually had the combo. They used the Dustwatch Recruiter to recruit the Vizier, and they used Finale to put the Druid. So I had to make this play where I had to keep my Ballista and hope to draw land, and I did. So I actually don't think anything else is that good against them. Maybe a second Throne of God is better than the third claim. Actually, you know, Saga has weaknesses. I beat Ponza, I think, this league or the other league, where I actually just... Fuck. If we draw Ballista, this hand is just gas, right? But if we don't draw Ballista... Okay, guys. I am the keeper, guys. This is a double skills hand. This is a double skills hand. We have 2 steerings. My opponent's mulling into 5, trying to find Le Combo. Maybe we're just dead, right? But turn 1 Saga on your colorful deck, it's awful. This is so bad. Like, actually the worst. The actual worst, man. Saga on turn 1. Like, why? What's the point? Oh no. Actually, could be dead next turn. Never mind. Not dead. Play this. Play second skills. Yeah, I think there is a good chance you end up winning the game. Because it means that any creature I draw, it's a 3-3. Basically, at this point. This is actual the worst for them. I guess they have Pithing Needle, and they will name... Maybe I should bring Nature's Claim just because I can actually just turn 1 Stonebring them. What the fuck is that? Ah, okay, that's why they're playing Saga. I see. Right. So it says equip 3, but they make 1,000,000 mana, and then this creature deals 1 damage to it. That's why you're playing Saga. I see, opponent. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. They could have a second Devoted Druid. But also we can draw a list. No second Devoted Druid. Oh, that's good. That's a cage. I'm gonna play... I don't think there's a big reason that this guy will die. I mean, I guess they look for the win con, right? But I honestly, yeah, I guess it's kind of good. Because you can go turn 2 Saga, and you kill on... So you actually can go turn 1 Saga. Like, this play they made actually makes quite a lot of sense, actually. They have 1 card in their hand, though, and 2 mana only, and now we have a cage. They could have a claim or something, but I don't think they're gonna claim my work, right? So... So, yeah, I mean, we are 1 Ballista away from winning the game, guys, so... Yeah, another Saga. Interesting. So that must be the draw for the turn, right? Oh, no! Motherfucker. Okay, guys, we need to draw something here. Because they have this. So we're dead if they... Pithing Needle. Big yikes. We are actual dead, man. They found the second Devoted Druid on the top 9 cards. Yeah, which is bad, you know. They will make infinite mana, equip this to this, and kill us. Yikes. Alright, but we're gonna play in the Nature's Claims to the deck. Oh, that's not good. I got a Throne. Seems a bit slow. Yeah, the double Saga was good here because it found them the killing thing, right? But it just feels that Saga and Lures also don't work very well together. Like, Saga is... Okay, this hand's good. This hand is actual good, guys. It's El Bueno, this hand. Sometimes, you know, this deck it's a combo deck, and they had the 2 pieces of combo, the top 9 cards, they win. Alright, that's strong too, but I think we also have a strong. I think I'm gonna steerings. Or I could play Scales, Power Depot tapped, play Ballista next turn. Doesn't really matter, right? So much. Yeah, so I can go like Ravager turn 2, turn 3. Sorry, turn 4. And now I have Giver, which is of course makes it annoying, but I can kill both of the Border Druid and the Giver with 1 Ballista. They always have it, I must say. They are skilled drawers of this. That also means, I was gonna say, that also means that I have the possibility to have this. I'm gonna play this. And not that, this, that. If they give protection, I'm gonna dismember this and kill this. Like next turn we have like a big turn ahead of us. With Ravager and Power Depot and Blink Moss, probably can just kill them. They probably play Pass to Exile. Can't dismember, right? This also prevents them from having a lot of mana. And to be honest, I don't really need to like kill this right now. I can kill this later. Like, I can just kill this on their end step, right? Yeah, I think we got them. I mean, I don't know if they have. This was not a play they should have made. They should have waited. You always want to wait. Like you always need to be patient. In Magic, the first person to act is punished. The way the game works is that the thing that goes last on the stack resolves first, right? So you never want to be the one. Okay. You never want to be the one, right? So I could ping this in the end step. Yeah. Ping ping. So ping now so they don't have protection. Yeah, exactly. You're always punished. Like this is always punished by being the first one to attack. You know, and you want to do things on your opponent's end step as much as you can, right? Oh, shit. I can even steerings for something, but I mean, just feels like this one should be in the back. The only thing is that they could actually have yeah. It's weird because in a lot of games you want to be the one acting first, but in Magic, acting last is the best play. Just steerings here. Yeah, probably doesn't matter if I hit this or not. Go back first. So we want to, again, not act first, right? I don't want to sacrifice my board and put everything on my Ballista and my opponent pass to exiles. I want them to pass to exile, and then I decide what I do. Most likely, I'll ping this. You know, that you always want to, like, you act first, opponent. Right? You do the thing first, not me. And I think this is just kind of the concept, you know, like this is the way the deck is, the game is built, and it's why it's so interesting is that you you don't snowball so easily because people can react to you. Like, okay, you block with your giver. I'm fine with this. I can steerings now. I'm fine. Hang out Walker. All right, and you go. Yeah, we are indeed a value deck that can just kill fast, right? That is the main, that is the whole thing with scales. Like, it's a deck. I mean, there was the other day Mana Symbol, who's in the Faithless Brewing podcast. He came to the stream and he was talking that a good modern deck needs to. Yeah, that's good. Needs to be able to kill fast. Needs to be able to grind, and needs to be able to fight through hate. That's what you need as a modern deck, let's say. Spilling drum. Sure. So I guess they play the Caterpillar here. Now again, what I want to do here is for my opponent to use their Caterpillar, right? That's obvious. So I ping it. And I force them to act without... I didn't commit any resources. It was just the ping from the Ballista. It's a resource, but it's very small. You want them to sacrifice it right now. So to me, it's so weird the Saga in this deck. I guess the good thing is that it always finds this arc longbow or whatever. But let's say my opponent sacks here and targets the... and targets the Ravager. I can sack my power conduit, put the counters over here. And if they even pass to exile in response, they kill the Ballista here. So here we just sacrifice it, I'm putting an LRM is called for this. That's a SAGALESS. And this is GG. If it's not GG, it's like very close. I should tap there, right? Let's activate this. Now we have 5 Doctors, the Zabas, and a Lethal Ravager, right? No, you don't need it all. You don't need it all. You just attack, and if they have a path to exit, I have 1 card left in hand. Like, it was obvious my opponent was F6, but... Yeah, exactly. You don't need it all. You go like this and just say, okay, now I have lethal, I attack you. My opponent has path to exile. Okay. Cool. My 15/15, I exile it. I sacrifice it to itself, put the counters over the top there. No, there's no need. My opponent is let already. That's why I did this play. Like, my opponent I have a 15/15. So they path. I sacrifice, put here 17 counters. I win again. Next turn, right? Because I put 15 counters here and 15 counters on the other top there. They have 2 cards. Maybe they say they have 2 more paths. Okay, I put 30 counters on the Ozolist. The next turn, I come with the other 2 Topters and the Blinkmouse. So this is just, at this point, was just garbage, When the opponent LLM is called for a Caustic Caterpillar, you're in good shape. Let's open the boys. This is a cool card. I'm not a Llanowar Waste. I think I have like 7, man. Should start selling them. Everybody buying like 1,000 years on Llanowar Waste and then we're not playing them. Not cool. But that was fun. That was easy. I mean, 4-1 and 3-2 with scales without Saga. And the Saga, like the game we lost. So the 2 games I lost the first league were both we both versus like very, very stupid stats from my Rhino opponents. And then this game we lost basically because my opponent milled the freaking... Like, my opponent always had the Daredevil with the cookbook. And they always... And they embreed and they found the... They found engineer spaces. I mean, of course, very good from them, right? This is the deck list. And honestly, it wouldn't change much. If you're like playing a tournament, this just felt good, right? All of this felt really good. Even the Firex's score won me a game. Versus a collector roof. So maybe there is power on having a Firex's score on the other list. But you know, Saga is on an artifact, so it kind of compensates for. The one thing that was a bit like, I think I really want a second pithing needle here. And I think I would rather have a third claim than a gem raiser. That's why I have 3 Lineage's claims instead of gem raisers. The matchup is not great. Yeah, we've been upgraded. You could play 3 pots here, maybe. I've just been really liking that Overworn. And Enchantress, I've beaten them once. I used to have 4 claims on my sideboard, and I have beaten them. But it's a tough matchup. If they have like a really good start, if they have a slow start, and you can ping their you know, if they don't have the Shroud enchantment, and you can ping their mana generators or their card draw generators, now you're normally in a better position. But this is the deck like I'm normally playing, let's say. Of course, here having 1 needle makes more sense because you have 4 sagas, right? So there's no need to have a second one. But I definitely could see myself playing the second one. It just seems super important right now. Like the needle. Maybe I could even see myself playing 1 in the main deck. Make out a worker for a needle. Try that. Try that. And then maybe play the second. I don't know if it's second torpor is what we want. I didn't bring it in at all. I don't know. I actually don't really know what else I want in my sideboard. Maybe that's then a mistake. Maybe just put the second pithing needle here. Yeah, this is the Saga list, and this is probably what I will be taking to the tournament. The 2 cards that I'm undecided on is on the lands, so I don't know if I want a Blinkmoth Nexus or I prefer Firex's Core. I think I want the Blinkmoth Nexus just because Order Saga already plays around Collective and Encounter Creator, more or less. I really have liked having more access to animation module in my games and not the Storm Raining myself. This kind of works together really well. Yeah, but the decks are similar, you know. I think the real powerhouse of the deck is not Saga. This is the MVP. You know, guys? This card is the MVP. This Wasp. It's a must. I mean, this let's say. You know, when you say these things, it's sometimes hard to say, is it correct? You know, like it's good to keep in mind that you are also playing 4 sagas that can look for Zavas. And even though having saga outlets that are non-creatures is nice, sorry, non-artifacts is nice, I have 1 versus collector roofs just by attacking them with my 10/10s, you know. Something you can do. Scale to the creature deck, right? Like we play like a lot of creatures, even more than we used to, you know. All of these are creatures. This triggers without it. So all of these are creatures. And these are, and this actually triggers without the, so this is not an activated ability.